Hello, welcome. My name is Brooke Oberg. Thanks for joining me in my studio, Le Bureau. Right now I'm going to showcase the armchair, the Pilates armchair. It is a wonderful apparatus to help you learn how to keep your shoulders wide and keep the shoulders on your back as you move your arms in front of you out in space. So instead of your limbs pulling your torso and your spine with them, you learn how to step back and connect your front waist into the back body and to not overextend and overreach and straining possibly your joints, particularly your shoulder joints. So this is great for someone who has rounded shoulders, just poor posture. And that has been me several years of my life. So this is great rehab for my shoulders. So I'm going to start by just hinging at my hips, sit bones back, and gently have a seat in my chair. I'm going to grab hold of my handles. And again, in Pilates terms, our limbs, our hands, and our feet are just an extension of our core, of our center, our spine. I think about my arms and legs like rays of sunlight. I'm going to take a moment and really get cozy back here, throwing my hips way back, sit bones anchored nice and sharply, pulling my stomach in. And this seat is at a slightly diagonal hinge back, so I'm already having to strongly work. I'm not sitting upright where gravity's on my side, or gravity just gently plumb lines straight through the center. I'm really already having to strongly work and engage my front waist, where my hip points go pulling up, pubic bone is light, ribs always softening, wrapping to middle, and then keeping that engagement. I think of tugging my shoulders back and keeping my head nice and easy, just floating right out of my pelvic floor. And I'm just going to take a full breath here, create width, or cross my shoulders out through my wings and my elbows, maybe turn my head side to side. So I'm already feeling quite an enormous stretch, particularly in my right pec chest area. So I'm just going to enjoy this one more full breath. And then I'm going to exhale, engage my waistline into the center of my spine as I stretch my arms forward. And I'm drawing my waist, my throat, my skull, abdomen, back. And I'm integrating down through my legs. My feet, my legs are strong levers to press down to help me engage my low belly in particular. Inhale, resist the spring, open my collarbone wide, and then exhale, reach forward. And if you look at me as I continue to move here, I have to constantly nod my chin down, it seems like. And I have long legs, so there's lots of different positions you can work your legs here, but I like them fairly neutral, just feet hip distance width apart, parallel, as if I were standing. I'm working really gently with my breath. Inhale, expanding my lungs 360 degrees. Exhale, wrapping my side waist into the midline. And I have fairly wide shoulders, so my hands don't go that narrow. I think of these as just simple push-ups. Like I'm pushing the floor away and engaging my whole midsection back, including neck and head. I'm going to add one more here. I'm going to pause and I'm going to readjust my feet because they slid forward. Engage my waist. Turn my palms to face one another, neutral, slightly bend in the elbows, and I'm going to slowly make circles here. And I keep my reach forward as much as I strongly pull back. So arms reaching forward, abdomen, ribs pulling back. You want to sense your arm bones just sort of massaging into your shoulder socket, shoulder blades. Feeling the two blades of your shoulders spreading wide on the back of that chair, and being mindful to sustain some width, some space between your two blades. That's really hard to do. Keep the shoulder blades on your back and also support some width between them, some space. Reverse your circle. And for now, I'm just keeping the arms in front of me. I'm trying to be mindful of keeping my neck and head long, floating, collarbone widening, back ribs on the carriage, front ribs softened to support that. Just two more circles. No tension in my shoulders. And then pause there, turn the palms down, inhale. Reach a little further, exhale, and then begin to slowly reach the arms overhead. As I reach my arms overhead, I think of reaching my stomach through my fingertips, lengthening my back up the back of the chair. I'm going to take a full breath, reach a little higher, push my feet down a little stronger, and then exhale, circle my arms around. And then I'm going to rebend my elbows to start again. I'm going to readjust my seat, sliding forward a little bit, pull my stomach in. It's that low stomach that's really hard to pull in for me. So inhale, I'll enjoy that stretch. Exhale, press forward as I pull back. Take a full breath in. And exhale again, reach down to grow, 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 grow. I root down, I push the floor away as I reach up, 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 up. I'm going to inhale, fill my lungs, bottom to top. Exhale, circle, and reach. I'm going to try one more time. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Empty all that air. Feel the pelvic floor lifting, hip points lift up, pubic bone to navel. Take a full breath, extend your spine, bottom to top, and then exhale, circle. Woo, I'm already building a sweat. I'm going to add on, inhale, exhale, I'm going to go for it right away. And then I split my arms to a capital Y, take a full breath, enjoy my space, my width, and then nod my chin to my chest and peel the back of my spine off the back of that chair as I scoop my low belly and around forward into a cat back. I'm going to inhale, keep the reach forward as I pull my belly deeper, and then exhale, bone by bone, come back up. Keep the reach forward so I can find that two-way stretch, low belly, low back, stacking all the way back up, keeping that waistline engaged. Lift back to my high, capital Y. Get broad, get wide, and then nod my chin and exhale again. Leg muscles pressing or strongly hugging muscles to bone, feet pressing. I'm going to stay here. Breath in, and again, breath out. Keep that reach forward. Have that traction in my spine. Low back first, try to articulate those low back bones. Really hollow out my low stomach. Whew, it's hard to keep it. You can maybe get it for a little bit, but once you extend the upper mid-back, whew, it's hard to keep it. Keep it. Inhale. One more time, and on my chin, exhale. Abdomen draws in, feet press down. And I'm going to stay here and circle my arms, and I'm going to pull my stomach in and up. Exhale, in and up. Chin to chest, exhale, in and up. Deepen my C curve. Inhale, reach, dive, and then exhale again. Last time. Bone by bone. Keep my low stomach. Keep my mid-spine. Reach all the way up, few fingertips. Grow, 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 grow my spine, my posture, and circle my posture wide and spacious. Woo! That's a great warm-up. So I'm going to continue a bit more. So I'm going to turn to my side, step off, continue with something called chest expansion. Come kneeling, and I'm going to squeeze the outer portion of the chair with my ankles. I'm going to find my neutral, pubic bone lifted, hip points lifted, spine long, and then I'm going to exhale, reach my arms forward as I pull back. Inhale, open my chest. I'm going to squeeze the chair with my ankles, hug my inner thighs up the center of my pelvic bowl, through the roof of my mouth. So I'm just trying to find that balance, front to back, side to side. 2 more times, exhale. The more I reach forward, the more I have to really strongly pull back. No tension in the shoulders, neck. Now I'm going to add a little turn of my head to accentuate a little more opening of my chest. I'm going to keep my reach forward, collarbone wide, abdomen in, turn, look over my left shoulder, come center, turn, look over my right shoulder, abdomen deep, and then open my chest, inhale, and then one more time, exhale, low belly, reach forward, pull back, extend my neck and head, and I'm going to keep my reach forward, and turn right, keep my center, turn left, and then slowly release. Just for the fun of it, I'm going to add some biceps. Inhale. So So I'm engaging from my ankles, my shins, the inner thighs, low waistline, finding a nice strong posture. I'm going to exhale, bend my elbows, and re-extend. Exhale, pull. Re-extend, just 3 more. Exhale, keep growing taller. And scoop. And scoop. And scoop. Pause and release to go back down. Okay, that was wonderful. Fairly long legs. It's okay if your heels come off a little bit. Just keep the weight descending down to those heels. Okay, to stand tall, shake it out nice and easy. And I'm going to lift my elbow points up. A little more resistance with that spring. I'm going to try 3. Here I go. I go up through my fingers as I go down through my hips. And then pull my stomach in and rise to come up. Again, engage my center. Neck and head floating. Reach up to go down. Whew, and release. I'll try one more time. Reach up to go down. Abdomen deep, deep, deep. And release. Okay. Now I'm going to demonstrate Swakati series. So I'm going to come kneeling. This is great for all those shoulder rotator cuff muscles. And of course, everything else. Pilates is total body. Don't let anyone ever tell you anything less. Core and everything else. All right, so I'm going to line it up. So I'm keeping my hips hugging in the middle. So I'm not hinging to the side. I'm going to keep my neutral pelvis. I'm just going to keep my right arm down by my side, collarbone wide. And I'm going to lift my left elbow point slightly higher than my left shoulder. Being mindful of keeping my shoulders on my back, stabilizing my waist, ribs. And I'm going to think I'm drawing a sword, strengthening my back. Reaching from my right hip to my left shoulder out my hand. Keep my elbow stable and resist to bend my elbow. And I'll go 3 more of these. Exhale, abdomen in. Exhale, abdomen in. Now I'm going to change, holding on to my handle with my right hand, keeping the elbow just right in my armpit chest. I'm going to root down, go straight up. And I'm not fully extending my elbow, because if I do, I lose connection in my shoulder, in my ribs. So you try to lengthen fully, but then you pay attention and know when it's too much, too far. So check in with your connections. Good, and then I'm going to do a little combo. I'm going to draw my sword, then my elbow, and then reach right at my profile. And then draw my sword, abdomen in, really using my leg muscles, my abdomen, keeping my posture in sort of a 90-90 kneeling lunge position. And I have a really tight psoas system on my right side, so I really feel this profile as I stretch out. It's a pretty intense stretch for me. I'm going to do one more. Good. And then pause there. I'm going to release the back of the chair. Hold on with my right hand. Extend my left arm. Keep my frame. Pull my stomach in. And I'm in a full range of motion. For 2 more times. Nod my chin to my chest. And feel the movement of my arm bone moving in my shoulder socket. I'm going to reverse. Pull my stomach in. Reach. Circle. And release. Pull my stomach in. Reach. Feel my wingspan. And release. Woo. And I'm going to stay here 1 more second. Get that enormous side stretch here. Keep that lift in my right waist, obliques. And just 3 times. Press down, pull in, reach up. Feel the extension of my left arm out of my right hand pressing. Both shoulders on the back. And plenty. I'm going to follow that up with something called lotus. The back of the chair comes up. Feel as if I have a spring in my left hand, and I'm going to reach up and release. Exhale and inhale. And you go to where you can go. Always pay attention. Use that spring, that handle for leverage to help you connect and lengthen. Always about keeping your connections and building that length and that width. 1 more time with these lotus. Reach, 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 reach. And Enough. I'll do side 2. Swakati, side 2, so I'm hitting my lunge. I'm going to bring the back of the chair to me. This hand can rest here gently or just down by your side. Hop it down by my side. Think about the 90-90 lunge, neutral pelvis, shoulder on your back, elbow a little higher, collarbone wide. And I'm going to exhale, draw my sword, and inhale, release. Exhale, inhale. Just twice more. This initial one. Keep your posture as you push the spring. One more time, exhale, ground your lower body. And then I'll do my profile, elbow right out in front of my armpit, chest. I'm going to reach up, root down, hug in. I'm going to 2 more. And then I'll do the combo. I'm going to reach out, get that width, and get that length. Hold my posture nice and stable. Shoulders stable as my arms try to lengthen. Working all those shoulder rotator cuff muscles in a balanced way. One more combo. Reaching out of my outer left hip. Good. And then from there, I'm going to go ahead and release the back of the chair. Hold on where it's convenient. Pull my stomach in. Get a big stretch here, my outer right hip. Lengthen my arm best to my ability. Keep my shoulder on the back. And just full range of motion. Big circles. Pull back in my stomach. Press down to my standing leg. And then I'm going to reverse. Pull in. See how far you can go. And if you can't make the full circle, don't worry about it. Just feel that 2-way stretch. And I'm going to keep it up, add a little more reach, stretch, feels good. But have that sense of pulling in, nonetheless, shoulder on the back. And I'm going to pull in and stretch. 1, bending my elbow, shoulder on the back, press. 2, and 2 more for good measure. Exhale, 3, and exhale, 4. Ooh, feels good. Then I'm going to bring the back of the chair up for a lotus. Equal distance with length and space, neck is free, and I'm going to reach up as much as I press down and release. Really about connecting the lower and upper halves through our pelvic center. Just 3 more. You can inhale on the up, exhale, resist to go down, twice more. I visualize if I have a spring in my right hand. Sense your width, sense your space and length. And release all the way. And with 1 more. Kneeling chest expansion. I'll have the chair facing the side so you can see my profile. I'm going to bring the back of the chair to me, and I'm going to try to align my pelvis, hips, and thighs to the back of that chair. So try not to stick my butt booty out, but draw the flesh of my sacrum down and lift my pubic bone to navel up. Watch the ribs pushing out, fill the back of my ribs, and reach up to the roof of my mouth. Shoulders on my back, and I'm just going to inhale, pull back, and look right, and look left. Center, keep that reach back, and exhale, release. Again, inhale, keep hugging into that front chair, watching those ribs. I'm going to look, smile, reaching up to the tips of my ears. 1 more set, inhale. Shoulders in the back, with space, with length. I'm going to look, center, exhale, last one. Reaching down, lifting up. Look, center, and release. And slowly return to the chair. Okay. So I hope you enjoyed that simple chair series. Have a wonderful day.